Russia has come out and officially accuses Britain of blowing up the Nord Stream pipelines and also having involvement in the Crimea bridge attack. Representatives of the British Royal Navy unit participated in the planning, preparation, and implementation of a terrorist attack in the Baltic. That's where the Nord Stream pipelines go through, the Baltic Sea. Russia's defense ministry claimed today, October 29, that representatives, quote unquote, of the British Royal Navy, the unit, blew up the Nord Stream gas pipelines in the Baltic Sea as Moscow abandons London for taking part in the Crimean offensive. According to the available information, representatives of this unit of the British Royal Navy participated in the planning, preparation, and implementation of the terrorist attack in the Baltic Sea on September 26, 2022, blowing up the Nord Stream 1 and Nord Stream 2 gas pipelines, stated in the announcement. Now remember, I posted a video on the Shemitah beginning on September 24th and 25th, that the 7-year Shemitah cycle would be beginning with a tremendous event taking place, and everybody was saying, what event? Nothing's happened. Well, this is what happened. September 25th, 26th, the Nord Stream pipelines blowing up, and a couple of days later, the Crimea bridge sabotage as well. And this, of course, has exacerbated things in the Russia-Ukraine-Europe front. So, British rebuttal. Britain is denying the Russian claims that British naval personnel blew up the Nord Stream gas pipelines last month, calling them false claims of an epic scale. That's what they said today. To divert attention from the disastrous handling of the illegal invasion of Ukraine, the Russian Ministry of Defense is resorting to peddling false claims of an epic scale, said spokesman for the British Ministry of Defense, according to Reuters. This latest fabricated story says more about the divisions within the Russian government than it does about the West, they said. And the Russia spokesperson Zakharova, an issue at the UN, Russia has announced that it intends to raise the drone attack in the Sevastopol Bay on the annexed Crimean Peninsula, as well as the explosions that damaged Nord Stream 1 and 2. The drone attack, it said it was a drone attack. That's why we that's why we saw videos of something coming down onto the bridge from the air. And not just one attack, there were two. So it was two drones that attacked the bridge. So Russia said that it intends to raise a drone attack on the bridge in the annexed Crimea Peninsula, as well as explosions that damaged Nord Stream 1 and 2 pipelines in the Baltic, to the United Nations Security Council. In September, Russian side intends, they say, to draw the attention of the international community, mainly through the UN Security Council, to the terrorist attack committed against Russia in the Black Sea and the Baltic Sea. As we know, the Crimea bridge is in the Black Sea. So Russia in the Black Sea and the Baltic Sea with the involvement of Britain, the spokeswoman Zakharova of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Russia said on Telegram. Russia's military says it has repelled a massive drone attack against its Black Sea fleet in Crimea, which it blamed on Ukraine and Britain. With 500 kilograms of TNT, that's half a ton of TNT. According to the German newspaper Der Spiegel, up to 500 kilograms of TNT must have been used to set off large explosions to destroy pipelines in the Baltic Sea, according to German security sources. That's because the pipelines are so strong that they had to use a tremendous amount of TNT to blow them up. Now, the seismic signals recorded by various measuring stations were also included in this assessment. It's also noted that until today, the estimates for the gas leaks from the pipelines support that only one state agency can be behind this particular action. For now, Germany's federal government is speculating about the background to Nord Stream pipeline leak, with most of them photographing Russia. For its part, however, until now, Russia, even before naming Britain, characterized the leak and the scenarios that hold it responsible for it as international terrorism directed against the Kremlin, while it did not hesitate to blame the US as well, stressing that the leaks were traced to a field controlled by US intelligence. It's recalled that on Saturday, October 1st, 2022, the representatives of the Russian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Maria Zakharova, called the UK's offer to help Denmark in the investigation of sabotage of the Nord Stream 1 and 2 natural gas pipelines hypocritical. Quote, the UK has offered its assistance to Denmark in the Nord Stream sabotage investigation, the office of then Prime Minister Liz Truss said. Foxes are fighting for the rights of chickens, Zakharova noted. Russian President Vladimir Putin also claimed that the West is responsible for the situation. According to him, it has already practically begun to destroy the common European energy infrastructure. He stressed that it's obvious to everyone who benefits from this. Europeans will be surprised. The Kremlin has also revealed that Europeans will be surprised to learn the truth about last month's explosions that caused leaks in the gas pipelines built to transport Russian gas to Europe. Russia has repeatedly asked to be included in the international investigation into these leaks, which occurred as Russia's invasion of Ukraine rages and against the backdrop of gas battle between Russia and the European Union. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said Moscow was working intensively to be included in the investigation, which he has accused in the past of being arranged to pin the blame on Russia. Work is being done through diplomatic channels, noted the Russian official, but so far they're meeting a wall of reluctancy to jointly shed light on the truth, which will surely surprise more than one European country if it becomes public, he said, without elaborating. Neither the Germans, nor the Swedes, nor the Danes share information with us, Peskov said. Categories for Crimea, that means, blames for Crimea as well. In addition, the Russian armed forces blamed Ukraine and Britain for the massive drone attack against the Black Sea Fleet in Crimea. According to Russian authorities, this attack caused minor damage to a ship. The preparation of this terrorist attack and the training of the military personnel of the 73rd Ukrainian Naval Special Operations Center were carried out by British specialists based in Ochakov, Mykolaiv region of Ukraine, the Russian Defense Ministry said in a statement posted on Telegram. Moscow maintains that the targeted ships were involved in protecting convoys tasked with exporting Ukrainian grain. The drone attack in Sevastopol was prevented. The Russian army has repelled a drone attack in the Bay of Sevastopol, home of Russia's Black Sea Fleet. The city's governor on the annexed Crimea Peninsula said. Mikhail Razvozaev told Telegram, vessels of the Russian Black Sea Fleet repelled a drone attack in the Sevastopol Bay. No facility in the city was affected. We stay cool. The situation is under control, he said. Local officials said ferries and boats temporarily stopped passing through Sevastopol Bay. Sevastopol is the largest city in Crimea, which Russia annexed from Ukraine in 2014. Crimea was annexed to the Russian Empire in the 18th century and was later part of Russia within the Soviet Union until 1954, when it was ceded to the Ukrainian Soviet Republic by Nikita Khrushchev. This is from Banking News Greece, and I've translated this for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.